Welcome to the first episode of the Tatah Charity Podcast. Today, I'm talking to a special guest, AI, Artificial Intelligence. We will discuss why I decided to start this podcast, how AI helps me, and why I chose to establish a nonprofit UG.
Thank you, Tatah. I'm delighted to be here and to talk about the role of AI in supporting nonprofit projects.
So, AI, why do you think a podcast is a great way to talk about the creation of a nonprofit organization?
A podcast is an excellent platform to share personal stories, challenges, and successes. Especially with a nonprofit project, it's crucial to communicate the message and motivation authentically.
Now, I'd like to continue with my personal motivation. When I was young, I received help to go to school. Without this support, I might not be in the position I am today. Can you explain why it's so important to give back and start a nonprofit organization?
That's a truly inspiring story, Tatah. Your personal experience shows how important it is to create opportunities. By founding Tatah Charity, you can help others find their path, just as you were once supported. A nonprofit organization gives you the chance to give back in a sustainable way and change lives.
Another key aspect is the choice of legal structure. Why do you think a nonprofit UG is a good fit for my project?
The UG is ideal because it gives you the flexibility to build your organization in a legally secure framework without high initial capital requirements like a GGM. At the same time, you benefit from the tax advantages of nonprofit status, which helps you raise funds and support long-term projects.
Welcome to the second part of this episode. In this section, I want to share more about my personal story and why it's so important to me to start a nonprofit organization. When I was a child, I didn't always have the means to go to school. But thanks to the help of kind-hearted people, I had the opportunity to get an education. That support changed my life. Today, I'm an IT professional, I've built a stable life, and I'm now in a position to help others. Without that help, my life path might have been very different. That's one of the main reasons I decided to start Tatah Charity. Tatah Charity focuses on providing education and support to children and young people in Africa, especially in Cameroon. There are so many young people who, just like I did, need support to gain access to education and achieve their dreams. By investing in children's education, we're laying the foundation for a better future, not just for the children themselves, but for society as a whole. Another important point I'd like to emphasize is the role of the UG as the legal structure for Tatah Charity. The UG gives me the flexibility to start without major financial hurdles while still providing a clear structure for the organization. At the same time, we can raise funds and take advantage of the tax benefits of being a nonprofit. This legal structure was the perfect choice for realizing my vision. Working on Tatah Charity isn't always easy. There are many challenges, from financing to bureaucracy. But the motivation to help others gives me the strength to keep going. I hope this podcast encourages and inspires others who are thinking about starting a nonprofit to pursue their own projects. To conclude, I want to stress again, it doesn't matter where you come from. What counts is what you do with your opportunities. Tatah Charity is my way of giving back and making the world a little better. If you're thinking about getting involved and helping others, do it. It won't always be easy, but it's worth it. Thank you for listening this far. In the next episode, we'll begin our journey by looking behind the scenes at the process of founding Tatah Charity. I hope you'll join me on this journey. Until then, stay tuned, and remember, every little bit helps. That was the first of our episodes. In the next episode, we'll begin our journey with the founding of Tatah Charity. We'll take a look behind the scenes at the process of creating a nonprofit organization. I hope you'll join me on this journey. Until then, stay tuned, and remember, every little bit helps. Thank you, AI, for the conversation. I'm looking forward to continuing with you.
Thank you, Tatah. It was a pleasure. I'm excited to dive deeper into these topics. See you next time. Best regards to your listeners.
Thank you for staying with us until the end. To make sure you don't miss any episodes, feel free to subscribe to our podcast. Important note: The content of this podcast is for general informational purposes only and does not constitute individual advice. We do not assume any liability for decisions made based on the information provided here. For specific questions on legal, tax, or other expert matters, we recommend consulting appropriately qualified professionals. Thanks for listening, and see you in the next episode.